We know that every day our team members fulfill our brand promise by caringly being at the side and on the side of our customers, team members, and community.
We want to care for you in the same way by making time for education, reflection, and renewal.
We hope you enjoy this installment of our Employee Wellness Series.
And remember, let's be careful out there.
Hi, and welcome to the January 2021 Optime Wellness video. This month we're going to be going over healthy eating on a budget. My name is Molly. I'm a member of the Knowledge Acquisition and Transfer team, and today we will be going over several different recipes on feeding a family of 4 breakfast, lunch, and dinner for under $100. Alright, so first for our meal planning, we're going to go over breakfast. Again, this is going to be breakfast for 4 people. It's going to be Monday through Friday. For our grocery list, we are going to need 3 dozen eggs. We actually got these at Aldi's for 87 cents per dozen. It was funny, Hy-Vee actually ran a special for 88 cents, went to Aldi's and they were actually 87 cents. So all of the ingredients that you're going to see today, I did get it at Aldi's. So for Monday, for our first breakfast, what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 eggs per person, scrambled. We're going to start off with a little bit of olive oil in the pan on medium-low heat. We're going to saute an onion in there until it's translucent, about 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to scramble 2 eggs per person. Salt and pepper, spice, however you like. Once the eggs are close to done cooking, we're going to put our spinach in here. Now, spinach and scrambled eggs is going to be our staple for both Monday and Wednesday. You can choose to make it fresh each day. So we're going to put half the spinach. This spinach was $1.39 at Aldi's. Half of it in for Monday, half of it in for Wednesday. You can choose to make the entire batch for both days ahead of time, or you can make it fresh, either one. So for Monday for breakfast for each person, they're going to have 2 scrambled eggs with the onions and spinach. In addition to that, each person is going to get 1/4 of a pint of blackberries. These blackberries were on sale for $1.19 per pint. And if you're not full after that, each person can have 1 piece of toast. So adding all of that up with the eggs, the blackberries, and also the bread, for 4 people for breakfast for Monday, we're going to end up with a total cost of $2.99. Then we're going to move to Tuesday. Tuesday, our staple, this is going to be for Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday, our staple is going to be oatmeal along with fruit and a hard-boiled egg. I actually got this oatmeal at the Amish grocery store for 50 cents. I did check the price at Aldi's. It is about $1.19. I did price the oatmeal in this demonstration at the 50 cents. If you're able to go to an Amish grocery store, sometimes they have stuff that's slightly expired. Some of it's not. Maybe it just doesn't sell well at the store. You can get a ton of stuff for pennies on the dollar. So for each person, for Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to have 1 package of oatmeal, a banana, maybe a little bit extra cinnamon in your oatmeal, an apple. And then sometimes I find if I don't have protein, I get a little bit hungry. So for each person, you're also going to have a hard-boiled egg in the morning. Now the cost for this total for 4 people is going to be only $1.73. So that's breakfast for both Tuesday and Thursday for 4 people, $1.73. Now if we're going over to Wednesday, like I said, we're going to have our eggs and spinach and also our onion. Again, you can make it ahead of time or you can make it fresh. In addition to that, we're going to have our potato wedges that we've made ahead of time for actually a dinner. So we're going to make a ton for one of the dinners, and we're going to have the eggs and then also the potato wedges. Total cost, and this may be a little high, so for actually 10 pounds of russet potatoes, it's only $2.49. So I just half that. You may not use half of the potatoes, but I just estimated. So for 4 people, you're going to have a breakfast cost of $3.06. Now when we get to Friday, sometimes Fridays are fun, right? We want to have a little bit heartier breakfast on Friday. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an egg sandwich. So we're going to have 2 pieces of bread here for each person, 2 eggs, and then the night or 2 nights ahead of time, we're going to dice up this sweet potato, roast it in the oven with olive oil, and we're going to have egg sandwiches and sweet potatoes for Friday breakfast. This will be our most expensive breakfast, but still for 4 people, we're only looking at a total of $4.24. All right, next we're gonna go over meals for lunch, Monday through Friday. For Monday and Wednesday, we are gonna have the same thing. So we are gonna take some butternut squash, 2 small or 1 large, roast them in the oven. Once that is complete, you're going to de-seed and peel them. We're going to saute a little bit of onion in the olive oil until it's translucent, about 3 to 5 minutes or so. Then we're going to add a little bit of curry powder. So this is to your taste. You can add a teaspoon. I get a little excited and add a tablespoon. I like it a little bit spicy. We're going to bloom that for about 30 to 60 seconds in the pan. Then we're going to add the peeled and de-seeded squash along with a couple bouillon cubes, or if you have chicken stock, you can use that as well. Bouillon cubes and some water. We're going to boil it for about 30 to 45 minutes and then either stick it in a blender or use an immersion blender, and you've got yourself some simple curried butternut squash soup. Very healthy, high in vitamin A, low in calories, very filling. We're going to serve that with a little bit of tortilla chips to have a little bit of crunch. In addition to that, we've got some chicken breasts here. These were only $1.89 a pound at Aldi's. So we've got 5 large chicken breasts. We're actually going to split these for lunch for 4 people between Monday and Wednesday. So you're going to have a little over the 4 ounces or so. So for Monday and Wednesday lunch, we're going to have the butternut squash soup, a little bit of tortilla chips, and some chicken. As we move on over to Tuesday, what we're going to do is Monday night we're actually going to have chicken thighs. There is 8 in a package. I'll show you those at dinner here in a little bit. We're going to use the leftover 4 chicken thighs for lunch. Those are already cooked. We're going to roast our broccoli. You can either roast it or you can leave it raw. I like to roast it with a little bit of olive oil, some salt, and some garlic salt at about 400 until it's crispy. In addition to that, we're going to make ourselves some jalapeno corn salad. So 2 cans of corn here, a jalapeno or 2, depending on how spicy you like it, a red onion, and then we're going to salt, pepper to taste. I also like to add a little bit of cumin as well. So for Tuesday, we'll have a leftover chicken thigh, broccoli, and a jalapeno corn salad. So total for 4 people for that lunch, it comes to $5.88. As we move over to Thursday, what we're going to do is we're going to take possibly some of the leftover fajita mix from Wednesday night. If we don't, we're still going to have about half a bag of mini peppers. We're going to have our black beans and then also a roasted sweet potato. And for lunch on Thursday, we are going to have soft shell black bean and sweet potato tacos with some peppers. These tortillas we're actually going to use for Wednesday night as well as Thursday for lunch. They are $1.19 at Aldi's. So you're looking at about 50 cents per use, on Wednesday night and then also on Thursday. We're gonna have some sour cream here. Sour cream is gonna be for the tacos as well as us getting into Friday. So Thursday for lunch, we're looking at about $6.39 total for 4 people. As we move over to Friday lunch, one of the best things you can do to use up leftovers is have a recipe where you can throw everything in. So I call this throw everything in chili. So say you have some extra corn and jalapeno salad. Say you have some extra black bean and sweet potatoes and peppers that are roasted. Anything that you think will be good in the chili, pitch it in there, right? This is a great way to use up leftovers. You're not gonna waste produce. In addition to that, we're gonna add our cans of beans. We're gonna add, instead of ground beef, we're actually gonna add some frozen ground turkey. You can get this at Aldi's for $1.89, which is generally a lot cheaper than ground beef. Another nice thing about the ground turkey is that with ground beef, a lot of times you have to saute the beef in the pan before you pop it in the crock pot for the chili. This ground turkey is so lean, you can literally just defrost it, pop it in the crock pot. If you're looking at it for lunch, you probably want to put it on high, defrosted with all of the beans and the spices. It's nice that you don't have to pre-cook it. Again, you just throw everything in. We're gonna have our chili powder. You can add several other spices. I like to add just like about a teaspoon of cinnamon, cayenne pepper if you like it spicy. There's gonna be some coriander, some garlic powder. You can also add fresh garlic. One of the other things I like to do is add cumin. So I actually have some cumin seeds here. I got these at one of the specialty Indian grocery shops. Grinding your own spices may save you some money. You put them in a pan, toast them until they're fragrant, and then I actually use a nice little coffee bean grinder to grind them up, and then just store them in an old spice container. So instead of getting rid of the old spice containers, we just keep them, and we've got a little bit of cumin in here already ready. If that's not your thing, you can buy cumin for, I think it's about 95 cents, again at Aldi's. Alright, so for Monday and Wednesday total, with your butternut squash soup, your chips, and also your protein of the chicken, again, you can spice the chicken however you like, we're looking at a total of $6.27 to feed 4 people. Now overall here, you can see we've got Monday and Wednesday $6.27, Tuesday is $5.88, lunch on Thursday, we've got $6.39, and then our throw it in chili is $5.92 a person. So all of this to feed 4 people for lunch Monday through Friday is under $7. So that is less than a 1-person meal at a lot of fast food restaurants. Alright, so next we're going to do preparing for a week's worth Monday through Friday of dinners. On Monday night we are going to have chicken thighs, potato wedges, and then also zucchini. So the chicken thighs, $5.56, they come in an 8-pack. Again, we're going to use 4 for dinner, and then for lunch on Tuesday we'll use the other 4. There's a lot of different ways you can spice these, however you like. You can mix a little bit of honey and a little bit of mustard, make yourself some honey mustard chicken. You could use Peruvian spice, you could use lemon pepper, you could use shawarma spice. These potato wedges, literally just cut up the russet potatoes, 10 pounds for $2.59. Roast them in the oven with whatever spice. I use a little bit extra salt, olive oil. These happen to be spiced with bear spice. It's a little bit spicy. It is an African spice. It's a little bit different. I like to use spices because it makes cooking a little bit fun. So for the family, you're going to have 4 chicken thighs. You're going to have your potato wedges, your zucchini. Zucchini, I like to use lemon pepper. It goes really well with the zucchini. So total for this dinner, you're looking at $6.50. We'll move over here to Tuesday. Tuesday we're going to make pasta-ish. So we're going to make spaghetti, but we're going to put a little bit of a twist on it. Instead of regular noodles, we're actually going to use a spaghetti squash. What you do with this is you roast it in the oven for 50 minutes to an hour. You're going to de-seed it, and then you're going to flake the noodles or noodle flesh out with a fork. What's nice about spaghetti squash, it's high in vitamin A. It also only has 30 calories per cup, where if you're looking at a serving of regular pasta, it's about 210. So if you're looking at, really increasing your nutrient density, this is a really good swap. We have some traditional pasta sauce, 85 cents at Aldi's. And then instead of ground beef, again, we're going to do the ground turkey for $1.89. Total for this meal, we're looking at about $5.72. We'll move over here to Wednesday. What we're going to have on Wednesday is some steak fajitas. So we've got some green peppers. We're going to use half a bag of the mini peppers, a couple jalapenos, a couple onions, again, our tortillas that are $1.19. So I like these. Again, these are from Aldi's. Not only that, they're only 35 calories per shell. So you've got the low calories, so you can really get extra vegetables in there. This meat cut, we've got a little over a pound. So for 4 people, you're gonna get a little over a quarter pound, only $6. So it's a little bit cheaper cut of meat, but it's gonna go really well. You may want to marinate it the night before to get it soft and saute it with the fajitas. Total for a family of 4, you're looking at $8. On Thursday, so during this week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we've eaten really clean, haven't had a ton of processed foods. I have been craving green bean casserole. I did not get to have my mom's green bean casserole this year, so I'm going to admit it. I got the cream and mushroom soup. It's processed. It's good, okay? So sometimes, get what you're craving. Don't deny yourself. So I've got a couple cans of cream and mushroom soup. We're looking at 50 cents a piece. These green beans, about 49 to 50 cents a piece. We've got the off-brand onions instead of close to $3. These are $1.95. We're gonna make some green bean casserole. I'm gonna put some extra mushrooms in there to make it a teensy bit healthier. We're gonna have some mashed potatoes or potatoes, however you like. And then we're going to have pork. So for an entire pork loin, this one is already pre-seasoned. You only have to put it in the oven for 30 to 60 minutes depending on how big the pork loin is. They've got lemon garlic, they've got mesquite, $5.14. So total for this meal, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than the other ones just because we did buy some more specialty things. You're looking at $12.86. Now you may notice there is nothing over here for Friday. Okay, we wanted to make this realistic. We're gonna call it Forget It Friday. Okay, you've cooked all week, we're not gonna cook on Friday. So what I did, and if we'll attach a document that has the recipes, the cost, and everything broken down, is I budgeted $20 to go get prepared food, whether it's pizza or chicken or whatever. There's a lot of different meal specials that you can get for your family for $20. You've worked all week, you've done a really good job cooking. Again, we wanted to make this realistic. We don't want to deprive yourself. That's one of the reasons that diets, they say, fail, is because you're changing everything at once. Go ahead and have something that you enjoy on Friday and relax. So next segment, we will get into some healthy tips to go ahead and wrap this video up. So lastly, we're just gonna go over some healthy eating on a budget tips and just some healthy tips overall. It is January. We know a lot of people do New Year's resolutions. But first tip, don't diet. It doesn't work. There's been study after study after study that says diets are short term. You're gonna gain the weight back in the long term. Make slow, gradual changes. Develop a healthy relationship with food. Eat clean, eat seasonal. Eating seasonal is also one of the things that you can do to keep your grocery budget down. So in the fall, squash is on sale. In the summer, go to farmers markets and they have vegetables on sale. One of the things I like to do is every Wednesday, I know there's different regions that have different cities and different ads. Here in Cedar Rapids, we have the Penny Saver, and every Wednesday I'm like a kid on Christmas, right? I look through, see what's on sale, and I plan my menu off what's on sale. So what vegetables can I get on sale? What lean proteins can I get on sale? That way it keeps your grocery budget down. There's a huge myth out there that eating healthy has to be expensive, and it's not. We've shown here that we had all of our lunches under $7, which is less than a fast food meal. So in an entire week's worth of meals for under $100 for a family of 4. If you look at our document, we have all the costs broken down for you. A couple other tips: if you're able to go to a discount grocery store, like the Amish grocery store, you can get stuff for pennies on the dollar. Some of it is expired, but it's still good, right? So you've got your canned goods, you've got your dry goods that are still going to be safe to eat. I got a whole haul the other day of 2 boxes worth of stuff for $55. That if I would have gone to Hy-Vee, it would have been probably $150. So finding just those little ways to cut down can help. Again, eat seasonal, develop a healthy relationship with food, feel good about what you put in your body. One of the analogies I've heard before is if you bought a really expensive sports car, right, you wouldn't put crappy gas and oil in it. So think of your body like that and be able to put in, healthy, clean eating. Lastly, don't deprive yourself, right? So rework your brain. There's not a good food and there's not a bad food, right? There's foods that are more nutrient dense than others. and just consistently picking those foods that are more nutrient dense than others will lead you to a healthier lifestyle. And eat chocolate. So I have some dark chocolate every day, right? It's my little treat, keeps me from binging. I got this whole day for $1.99. That was within my grocery budget. So make sure that you treat yourself and have a wonderful January.